Once again, for this drill, we are going to utilize airsoft. It's easier for me to talk you through this. But let us talk about trigger manipulation and the well-known reset of trigger. So I'm going to hopefully get my thumbs high enough so that you can see, okay? I'm not going to put my thumbs in the position that I'll normally put it. I'm just going to lift it slightly. So you'll see a lot of new shooters will do this. Okay, so they go front side, trigger, press. They get that recoil and look at that, what that finger is doing. So each time you lose contact with that trigger. So let's say the first time, look at where my finger is coming in. It's in there. I leave it, and now on the second one, I might come in deeper. I leave it, and on the third one, I come in a little bit more shallow. Okay? What you're trying to achieve, irrespective of just resetting, is to always maintain contact with the trigger and not shoot and let it go, shoot and let it go. So I'm going to go through this slowly. Look at what's happening. So I'm front side, trigger, bang, pistol will recoil, up, down, my finger is still there. This is a little bit more on the traditional way of resetting. I hope the camera can pick it up. I'm just resetting it to there, so I don't have to now pick up all that slack and disengage the safety. So look at this, we're going to go slowly. Front side, trigger finger, press, keep it in, and the traditional way is, now look at this, I release slowly till I get that click. So now I'm constant on the trigger. The other way that you can do it, you will see that I'm basically squeezing, and then releasing, basically after recoil. There is a second method that's a little bit faster, gives you more time on the sight, and I'm going to try to explain, and look at what my finger is doing. So squeeze, it's immediately back. Okay, look at that. I'm immediately resetting. I'm not shooting, then resetting. Not shooting, in, reset. What I'm doing, the moment I press the trigger, it's back to reset. Just going to grab the other airsoft. So, you've got basically two methods. Go in, front side must be a complete surprise, bang, keep it in, reset. Hear the click. Keep it in, reset. Hear the click. Or you can go and reset immediately. The moment the pistol starts cycling, but I'm not losing contact with the trigger at all. Now the other thing that, maybe I should just move to the other side of the camera. Other thing that a lot of beginners will do is look at what my offhand is doing. Okay, fingers nice and tight. I'm going, I hope I'm in the camera, front side, they shoot, and they milk. I call it milking the cow. They shoot, and then they reset, or they do something with their hands. If you are doing this, bang, bang, doing this, okay, it means you do not have effective control and your grip is lacking. Yes, on the first shot, I might come out and if I have to shoot, I might take that shot. The moment I have the time, I get the grip, I get a proper grip back. But once I'm shooting, these fingers don't move. You're not milking the cow, you're not doing anything. Once I'm firing, irrespective of the recoil, my hands are not going to be pumping on that gun. Okay. Unfortunately, I am experiencing some magazine problems with this specific model, so hopefully we can run through it. So here, if you see, and maybe you can hear, I don't have a very profound reset. It's just very light. So you'll find this in a lot of double action, single action type pistols, you CZ, PO7, PO9s, things like that. You can teach yourself to get to that reset, but if you are starting out, at least try to do this. Look at what I'm doing. I'm just lifting my thumbs a little bit higher. Okay. I'm not losing contact with the trigger. Okay. So see that I'm not going here. smacking, here, smacking. Just because I don't have that positive reset, I'm just going to go slowly and I'm just going to have contact with the trigger the whole time, okay? And there the gas goes. So, although I'm traveling further, I'm not losing contact with that trigger at all. Okay guys, so I hope this helped. No pumping, no trigger slapping, try to work that, and almost guaranteed, if you stick to that, you will get better accuracy.